AE companies, leaders, and everybody is thinking, oh my God, we need AI strategy. But when I spoke with many of them on one-on-one, you realize, I asked them, do you actually understand what AI can do for you, or have your teams internalized what AI can do for you? And they're like, seriously? No. So the thing is, the industry still needs so much to learn, and I've all my life spent on, somehow, luckily, on emerging tech, whatever was interesting and new. I was asked by Carl Basser and Mark Hanspel to go and figure it out. Here are two people, go and figure it out and change the world. This is not a technology like any previous technology. It touches every aspect of life, and it's very difficult for people to wrap their heads around, not just because it's changing so fast, but because it's so non-intuitive that, images can be described with words, that language models can understand physics, etc. It's just so not clear. And this is why, by the way, and this is not to give you compliments and make you blush, but people like you, people like Martin Day, Oliver recently, people who actually create environments in which we can talk, share our fears, our desires, our understandings, is the only way to figure this out. Nobody knows. The people who build the LLMs or any AI tech, they don't know anything about industries. And they often make assumptions that might work for generic enterprises or for consumers, but in industry applications and industry technologies applied in industries are very different, both how you make them, how you consume them, what does it mean, and also how do you do the transition, because nobody will, in the middle of a project, changing even a little software, let alone a complete business model, or restructuring the organization, etc. So number one thing is, I think we all have to learn from each other. And I would recommend, it's better for a company not to yet make AI strategy before actually internalizing what does it mean. And you can do it in two ways or multiple ways. One is just try out things, try to benchmark them. Even if you don't want to buy 50-point solutions that today exist about AI for this, AI for this, AI for this, at least give them a try to understand how far can it go. How would that change your workflow in the future? What new values does it provide for you, or what new opportunities does it open for you to charge for in the future? So that's one way. Experiment, try, just don't be scared. Do it. And for many architects, AI is the AI rendering, which is great. It starts with that because that was the closest that they could understand. But there is really so much more deeper implications if we do this right. And so that's one thing, try it out. Another thing is just go to places where you can have conversations with others about it, without the fear that you would look stupid, that you're asking things that you don't understand. I speak with so many neighbors. This is, as it happens, I have neighbors, architects, and I always, when we talk, and they would say, hey, this might be stupid, but I don't understand. Nothing is stupid. This is not intuitive thing, Don't be scared. But also don't go overboard. I mean, doing now trainings on all the methods of how data is trained, if you're not a computer scientist, and you will never do that, you don't need to know those things. You need to know what matters for the different types of training, so you have the right data in order to leverage something like that. So it starts with education. So as for every other tech, I did the same thing. I'm trying to learn as much as I can, both on the technology side as well as on just trying out things. I don't sleep. I non-stop watch at night YouTube videos or lectures.
That blue light, those screens are terrible for you, Tanya. You're killing yourself.
I'm a lot on the audio now. I'm a listener to podcasts when I drive, when I ride, when I do whatever. You gotta learn. But one thing also that I recommend to everybody is, when you learn, don't just look at the core tech or at what other architects are doing or what other technology companies are doing in your industry. Always look at other industries. You know, when I was at IDEO and talking about creativity and stuff, I was talking about how all my friends are architects. And then when we go to architecture,